Hi again. Welcome to the Johnsons. We are here in the yard, trying to do some work out here. We already started. I see we're sweating. But one thing I wanted to talk to you about is this guy right here in this box. This is very helpful to have in your yard. It helps you to maintain your yard, and it does a lot of great jobs. So look, let's take a look. By the way, I already opened it and used it, so I just trying to like pretend that it's new in the box. It's not new in the box. And it comes with this safety goggles, so I use it to protect y'all. Let's see how to open. How we gonna open this? There we go. There we go. I can open it up this way. So now you open it like this. This is the little man here. Very powerful. This is the battery, right? Now you're talking the battery out here, and this little black button out here. You push this down that allow you to hold this down, and then it's gonna power. Right now it's off because I don't want to get hurt. Well, this battery is drained, so I'm charging the other one because I just use this battery to cut all these trees out here, so you'll see the tree later on. But right now, once you like charge this, do like this, man, you can cut trees with this stuff. And I'm thinking, do we have the how much work how much work and time will we save if you have this with you in Liberia? That you're ready to do some work in your yard or your farm. Very handy, very easy to use. It does not require any special skills or knowledge. Well, of course, safety first, right? You gotta be safe. Make sure you get your working gloves on to protect your hands, and so of course your goggles. And let's see what we've done so far. Now this battery it comes in two, so I just use all of them. They are dead. So now I'm charging one. Once that is charged, we will continue to see what we did. Now, see how far we've gone so far. Harry?
By the way, this is not sponsored. Fine.
Okay, again, let me put this down. This is a big scissor that I have. You see, I use this bar boy to cut all of these trees out here. And I want to got to the last one, the battery went dead. So I'm gonna wait once it charged about 10 minutes, and I'll come and finish this. All you need to do is plug and press. And, oh, it works. Guess what? Booyah! And you see? And now this is what we've done. And then this is our yard. It's messed up. The reason why we're cutting this grass or this tree or these trees out here, there's about a couple of them, right? It's too tall. So in order to like trim on the yard, it's growing too tall, and it doesn't make sense for you to go climb up on the ladder to go cut. So I want to probably just cut a low like this. Then as it grows, and I'll be able to stand and forgive me my back. And I'll be able to just stand like this, just trim on, just trim on the yard, right? So that is the intent. So far, this is the work that I have done. Well, me and my boys we've done till we started yesterday. Yesterday, right? And today. So look out here. All right, let's see the work that we did. Let's show to you all, to the viewers. One of them. You can talk through them.
So this is what we did yesterday. It was very tall.
Be free and walk around and just to see how this just to see how powerful this is. Like look at this. Look at the thickness of this. Look at the thickness of this. But you also gotta have a special skill. You know, we uh, we got our special skill from Liberia, of course, and farmers from Lofa County. We have that special skill, and see that we used to cut trees back in the days, man. And now I just need like press. It just cut. So this is what we've done. Trying to give the yard a little bit of beauty. This is what we're doing, man. And let's talk a little bit about our garden. It's time to water the garden, by the way. Keep rolling. Let us see how we water our garden. Now, I'm gonna go and turn on the water, and you'll see how we water the garden.
Fine.
So again, 2 or 3 seasons ago, right? So I had my potato greens out here, and my eggplant, and my palawa sauce, and I did not know that the deers love the potato greens, right? And I just got it one day. The deers always come from this way. Look, turn the camera on that side. They always come from this way, and they just come out here. They ate all of my potato greens, man. They ate everything. And I was trying to figure out who ate this grain until I started to sit out there and start watching at night. Then I was fortunate enough to see about 8 of them came through, and they just came out and they ate the rest. I thought, wow. And I asked somebody, I said, hey, there is a deer face that you put around the garden. The deer don't like this. I don't know why. So I bought this barbed last year and put this around his face. You will see the deer that will come all the way up. When they reach out here to look at the fence, they just turn around and go back. So that's why we have this. So if you have a deer in Liberia, you got a special garden, you want to protect the deer from eating them, get one of these for you, and then lock it in out there, and you'll be safe. Now we about to water the garden. And here we go. And this is our therapeutic, right? Things I used to do way back in the days, and you have the opportunity to do them. They are great, man. No one used to water the garden. Man. You know? By the way, this is my potato greens. This size of potato greens, and I'm trying to make sure that today is day number 2. Then I'm gonna need this no more. I'm gonna need this. So, and that's what we do out here, man. Give it enough water. This temperature is hot. What's the temperature today?
88.
Huh?
88.
88? Yeah, 88 degrees. That's pretty hot. I mean, pretty hot. Not hot. Hot. So we're going to give this bad boy enough water. Soil mixed with the fertilizer. And it should be good to go. This is my habanero pepper. This pepper is really hot. And of course, we put a couple of Nothing out here so far. We're gonna keep this empty right now. This space out here, except to the edge out here, we have an eggplant. So I'm gonna water the eggplant, and I'll reserve this spot for. I was looking for water grains, but I do not have a seed, and so we're gonna skip that this year and look for some maybe collard greens or something like that. I'll put about 2, 3, 4 trees out here, and this is a special kind of eggplant, so I have them out here. And here also I have pepper, and the collard green seeds out here. So hopefully they should be able to survive the heat. And yeah, it's the garden, man. And again, from the garden, I say peace.
What is the idea of that side over there?
So the intent here is, as you can see, how tall the trees were, because I used to cut the flowers, now they became trees. So I cannot get under them, and it will produce a lot of leaves and stuff like that. And then there were other grasses growing in there, so I had to cut everything down. The intent is to get rid of this, so clear this area, rake the leaves, and make sure that I can fill this up with blocks of dirt out here and plant some flowers for right now between these trees. And hopefully that they should survive. I still need to cut down a little bit lower, like this out here, so that it can be even. That way, next year when it starts to grow, I'll be able to just stand like this and just trim on the flowers. So that is the intent with this side. And this is the trial phase. If it works out fine, then I will move this way next year. I will cut these down next year and around the house as well. So all the flowers around the house, if this is going to work, the trial phase, then I will apply that same method to cut down these trees or these flowers out here in front of the house and behind the house as well. That is the intent. So in order to put this into perspective, you can come out here close to me and see. So imagine me out here every day. I can be able to trim on this like this, but I have to look for a ladder. Well, I got a ladder out here. It's not the fact I don't have a ladder. I have to go out there to trim on it out there, from there all the way out there. It was the same way this way. This one was higher than this one, right? So you imagine if this is higher, like it's taller than it. I have to go and trim on this. What about this side? So I got tired trimming up every time. And I want to be able to trim on the flower at least once or every 2 weeks, or once every 2 months. That's it. Yeah. Whenever I feel like, right, that's what I want to do. So now the intent out here is, as you see, I will not be able to reach out. I need a ladder. So this is going to be definitely, if it grows good this way, and if everything turned out the way I want it to be, then I'll have to cut this down. But before I cut this down, coming up in about the week or two, you see here, these edges down here, I have to work on these edges, these breaks. I need to change them. I will clear this area completely. The weeds, get the weeds out, and do a construction out here. The same design, and it's just gonna be a little bit higher. Then I'll put in dirt. I'll put in the first of all. I'll put in the mat out there, and then I put in the dirt on top of the mat so that this area can look neat. So that is the intent, just to give the yard a facelift, because this is really ugly, and we have to take care of it. So that's the price that we're working on right now. And what else, Eric? What am I forgetting? Again, we talk about the apple trees, and our apple tree is doing great out there. And so we also have the apple tree out there. It's doing great, by the way. And Eric, if you don't mind, you can go show our apple tree and see how it's growing.
Okay. So this is the apple tree. It grew a lot since the past few weeks. It grew a lot. It was way shorter than it was like this. It was way shorter.
Again, as you can see out here, these flowers are growing out of hand, and they're going too high though, and we don't want that. We want to make sure that we can cut this even in a way that we can trim it we can even this out, we wanted to see for you to be able to see the house. We're not trying to like live in bushes and stuff like that, right? So we're doing the tri-fence on that side. And next year we will have to like work on this to make this yard even, and so that it can blend in with the grass that we have out here. I'm working right now on this grass. It got some leaves in between there, and we're trying to like kill the grass and let the Lord to grow fresh, and that's what we're working on right now. And you can see, I think it's coming pretty well. So we just how many times we cut this grass this year? 1 or 2 times? One. This probably this Saturday will be our second time working in on our Lord to make sure that it's clean. And from there, yeah. So here we are. The summertime is coming. The boys are about to be on break, and we're gonna get to work while we on summer break. So now, and so again, I think this is closure. We are about to close down, and welcome again to the Johnson's family. And we like to work, and we use our hands to make sure that we make our living place the way we want it to be. And if we want to do any renovation, it's on us. If we want to protect our home, it's on us. If we want to like do anything, and we love to work in the yard out here. And today is a great time working with these boys in the yard out here. And we started yesterday, and say, hey, welcome to our home. Of course, this is our garage. Of course, not too well. We still got to work on the garage, but hey, again, pieces and doses. Bye.